From ashes to destiny.
This is the story of courage, truth, and a future that refused to be stolen.
In a small Nigerian town, two girls walked the same road every morning.
One carrying dreams, the other carrying expectations. Neither of them knew that
Neither of them knew their destinies would one day change the world.
Chisom was born into struggle, but struggle often plants the seeds of greatness. While others slept, she helped her parents build a future, one day at a time.
Across the city, another family lives surrounded by comfort and privilege.
But sometimes, wealth builds walls that hide uncomfortable truths. Inside those classroom walls, young minds were being prepared for the future.
Every journey begins somewhere, even the ones that change the world. In a small home, love struggled, but never died. While some were born into comfort, others were born into survival. Friendship became her only escape. In the classroom, destinies quietly took shape.
Sometimes the strongest hearts hide the deepest fears.
While others rested, she prepared. But that night,
Everything changed.
Some would succeed through hard work, others through shortcuts. In Nigeria, exams are not just tests, they are doors. And sometimes those doors decide the fate of entire families. Chisom and Chidinma were different, yet fate had tied their paths together.
One carried courage.
The other carried uncertainty. While the world slept, Chisom stayed awake chasing something bigger than herself. Because some dreams require sacrifice. But destiny does not always arrive gently. Sometimes it arrives through fire. In the silence of the night, a quiet disaster began, and in moments everything would change. Flames consumed more than a house, then threatened to consume hope. When the sun rose, all that remained were ashes. But sometimes, the greatest strength rises from loss. That morning, Chisom learned a powerful truth.
A home is not made of walls, it is made of courage.
Alone in the ruins, Chisom spoke to the only place hope could still exist: faith. And when life became too heavy, a friend appeared to carry the weight. Far away, another piece of destiny was returning home. Darlington. Around the Harrison dinner table, power and pride ruled every conversation, but secrets were quietly waiting in the shadows. Some truths are whispered in darkness, because daylight cannot bear them. Plans were made that night. Mr. Harrison Chisom must change to our daughter's name, Chidinma. Plans were made that night. Plans that would decide who succeeded and who was sacrificed. But destiny has strange ways of revealing itself, and sometimes the wrong ears hear the right secret. The powerful often believe they control destiny, but destiny has its own plans. For Chisom, this was the moment that defined her life.
Because character is revealed.
Family reunions can bring joy, but sometimes they bring the past back with them. The room was full of food, but empty of peace. Alone in her room, Chisom faced a battle greater than poverty, the battle between truth and fear. Even powerful families are not immune to conflict, because secrets always demand a price. That morning, the past and the future stood face to face. Sometimes a quiet walk carries the weight of the world. Beginnings don't define endings. One story changes many. Success lifts others. Dreams expand.